What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Melanie, and if it's your first time tuning in, make sure you subscribe, watch to the end, like, leave a comment, and if you're already part of the family, leave a question out. And today we're still going to continue with our e-commerce series. It's getting my best favorite part of everything. E-commerce is getting so much traction and it's just so much fun, right? Everybody's going like, I want to stay home and buy. And what are you waiting for? If you have all the energy to go out there, you're looking for a side hustle that you don't need to spend so much time, or you don't need to spend so much time on, e-commerce is the best, right? And when we're talking about e-commerce, like I always tell you guys, we're looking at Amazon and Walmart. You know why? You remember why Amazon and Walmart? Because you don't have to pay for for ads. You don't have to spend extra money on ads because Amazon and Walmart are already well-known marketplaces that people go there to shop. And Walmart is just sweet, right? So if you are selling on Amazon and you haven't created your Walmart account yet, please do so. The things that you need to do first is to create an LLC, because Walmart doesn't leave individual sellers on their platform. So you have to create an LLC to be able to qualify to sell on Walmart. And when you have the LLC and you already have your online presence, like you've been selling on Amazon, so you have proof that you've done e-commerce before, you add to that and you apply. The approval goes less than 2 minutes, unless there's something that can hold back. But I have had one case with one of my students, but normally it's usually 2 minutes, and the approval is done. So please make use of all the platforms that don't need ads, right? Yes, we are going to venture into Shopify and drop shipping, but I feel like it needs a lot of capital to get started because you need to invest so much in ads. But the other ones don't need that much capital. You can actually do it gradually and grow yourself, scale it out, and become a pro, become a big brand and all that. Yes, talking about brand again, I just remember that my products just arrived today. My personal branded products, they are portable blenders. They arrived today, and the cartons, the boxes are still out there. I haven't even taken them out. I still left them there. So in our next video, I'm going to show you guys the products. I might as well take the camera outside for a little bit, just show you guys the boxes out there. So let's see how the video goes. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about how to identify profitable products. So how to source and choose the best products for yourself. The first thing you want to be sure of is to look for products that are small and shippable, products that are not bogus, products that you're not going to pay so much for shipping, right? Because you don't want to go fighting with FedEx and UPS and USPS every day you're going to ship. Like, they're just going to know, this person, each time she comes, her measurements are not right. Right, so you want to look for products that are small and shippable. I have a sample of a product that I just bought that I'm going to be selling on Walmart. This is ladies foundation. This is an example of a small and shippable product. Regardless of what is going to happen, I'm going to pay $4 to ship this product. I know that there are days when Walmart or Amazon promises the client early delivery, and so you need to use FedEx. The most I'm still going to pay if I'm using FedEx is $7.22 as shipping. So this is small and shippable. It has 0 weight. It's easy for me to ship. I don't need to stress about it. If I'm doing FBA, it's easy for Amazon to store for me. I'm not going to pay so much. 0.3 cents is what I'm going to pay for products that are this small, when if I choose to do FBA, right? So those are the kind of products that you want to look out for. You want to look out for small shippable products. The next thing is you want to look out for products that have at least a $5 profit, right? Don't go buying products that are $2 profit. You should look for a product that the minimum profit that you have for that product is $5. I know that a lot of people out there are going to tell you to think about $3, $2. What if you're selling high, the baby's here. What if you're selling more units? It's still going to bring you more profit. Yes. But what if you're not selling more units, right? So it goes sideways. And I feel like $5 is just the beautiful spot to be in, so that you are not just working yourself out and not seeing any benefit, because $32 is almost like nothing to me. So I prefer to have few products that are going to give me good profit than to have too many products that are not going to give me a lot of profit. Yes, I know quick turnover, I know volume is good, but don't overwork yourself for something that's not going to be profitable. That's the advice I'm going to give you. So first, we've spoken about the size and shippable products. The next thing, we've spoken about the profit of the products. The next thing we're going to talk about is how soon the products can get to you. So when you're buying products, you're also looking at how soon the products are going to get to you from the supplier, right? You can buy products that are going to take 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you look at how soon those products are getting to you, so that you are able to ascertain if those products are the best options for you. Because you might have other products that are going to get to you in 3-4 days, and are also still good products. So you have to weigh in, especially if you have a limited capital. Don't want to go in buying products that are going to take a while to get to you if your capital is not if you don't have a large capital that you can share amongst other goods. So you have to look out for that. Another thing that you also need to look out for is something on the side I want to mention, as I spoke about suppliers too. When you're buying, please be sure to read the policies of those suppliers. Some suppliers are terrible, like they have 0 returns, or their return you're going to pay 15% stocking fee, you're going to pay your return level yourself. Like I have things that I have bought here that I want to return, but the return level I have to pay by myself, and I realize that if I have to pay it, I'm even going to spend double the cost. So I'm just like, it's going to stay here. Maybe at the end of the year I can go donate it or something like that. Yeah, it's better for me to do a donation with it than for me to go pay a shipping fee that is more expensive than what I bought the product for, right? So and when I bought the product, I pay the shipping myself, and then the product comes, I want to return it, I have to pay the shipping myself. So please be on the lookout. I thought to just mention this as it popped up in my mind. Be on the lookout for company policies, return policies. When you're buying from suppliers, be sure to read their return policies, because first, you're buying your product, you're not sure how the product is going to sell yet. So you're still like buying five or 10, and then you're going to see how the product is turning out. So next thing, I'm going to take you guys to my seller arm, just to walk you guys through a little bit of analysis that I do when I want to buy the product. So this is my seller arm. This is the accent of the product, and then it gives me all the information. I see the picture there. I come down and I look at the quick info. I see if I'm eligible to sell it. Yes, I'm eligible to sell this product. The alert says it's a private label, so I need to be careful around private label products, because they could come for their trademarks and things like that. Estimated sales is 800 units a month, so that's pretty good for me to go ahead. If I had to buy this product, the maximum cost is $24.47. So I have to be sure that if I'm going to a supplier, I should buy around this price. It could be slightly higher based on how I see the other people that are selling it. I see people selling for up to $50. So if I want to go with it, then if I'm going slightly higher, I'm going to be selling higher than at least the person who has the person who has the buy box, right? So when I look at this graph, this is a pretty good product for me to buy. Look at the buy box, how much it's been rotating and everything. Like when I see these pink lines, it's just a beautiful sign for me, like go get this product. And depending on how much you're going to buy, it's going to show you your profit here and all of that good stuff. So when I look at this product, the product has a buy box. I know that this is a good product for me to buy based on the analysis of the seller arm. And then too, looking at it, it doesn't look like a very big product, so it's not going to weigh too much or be stressful for me to ship it. And that's pretty much high level. Like you see how much the product has been selling out. Like today is the 12th. We've had a few people sell on the 8th, the 6th, and all that. So, and if I want to look at everything and it's good, I can go ahead and add my product right here. So that is pretty much how I use seller arm to source my products. I know this was just a quick overview. If you have questions, leave the questions in the chat and we can continue to communicate from there. Thank you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video today. Today's video was just trying to help us on how to source products, how we can identify good, profitable products. Remember, the products have to be small and shippable. The products need to have at least a $5 profit and above. They should have their maximum sales per month should be above 100 units. You can 50 units here, but you should have higher units, makes it better for you. The product should have a buy box. You should see that it has a valid buy box at the moment. And please, the buy box should not be Amazon, right? You cannot compete with Amazon, because if they have a buy box, it's going to take a while for them to rotate the product and give it to individual sellers. So you want to be sure that you're not competing with Amazon as one of your competitors. If possible, the product shouldn't have too much listing, right? Like the one we just looked at has just about 3 listings. So if it's a product that you can buy, it doesn't have too many competitors. Imagine that a product that sells 800 units only have 3 sellers on it. So that gives you a high chance to always have sales, to always have the buy box rotates quicker than products where we have a whole lot of sellers. We see products with 40, 50 sellers. So those are products that you kind of avoid them unless you're buying them for a very cheap price and you know you're going to go very low with your price. If not, try to avoid those products. And what else? I feel like that is it for today. So if you have questions, make sure to leave the questions in the comment section. And I hope that you guys are seriously thinking about starting your e-commerce business. I think the baby has a question. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and you all have a great afternoon. Bye everyone.